project really addresses like some of like the core risks that I see we're facing in Alberta, which are flood, drought, and fires. So by holding more water on the landscape behind these beaver dams, you create like bigger areas of wet ground and like wet stream, and also like the wet ground beside it where like the water is like holding still and like seeping into the soil. So obviously wet things don't burn, so that makes the landscape more resilient to fire. It makes it less likely to burn, and if it does burn, it likely won't burn as dramatically. It won't be like a whole scorched earth thing. In addition to fire, drought and flood mitigation are big things that they offer. So it kind of might seem counterintuitive that it would mitigate flood because it's flooding an area, but because these BDAs are created in a sequence, the first one kind of buffers the impact of increased flow on the second one and then on the third one. So what you get is like maybe 100% of the force of a flood hitting the first one, and then maybe 50 on the second one, and then 25 on the third one. So by the time you hit like, I don't know, your fifth complex or like your fifth beaver dam, the power of the flood has decreased so drastically that it is no longer as destructive. And that's like a really big boon and benefit that the beaver dams bring to us. And then for drought, I think this is like more easy to like wrap your head around, but obviously more water means you are less susceptible to drought because you'll have more water on the landscape for more of the time, which means you don't have to be so reliant on like praying to the rain gods to make sure they bring you water. You have water in this pond year round, or at least for more of the year, and it'll help you, the wildlife, the fish, just weather the impacts of drought a lot better.